right, today we're going to make cold ginger chicken. And this is one of my favorite dishes to make at a Chinese restaurant. And today Keone is going to teach us all how to make it at home.
Guess what, Cheryl?
What's
this
that?
This is an easy dish to make.
You always say it's easy.
I know I do, but this one I promise is really easy. It's 3 steps. It's sauce, chicken, and eating.
Okay.
So what we've done is I've already cooked the chicken here. And what I did was I put it into a pot, filled it with water, brought it to a boil, and just simmered it for about 25 minutes. Then I covered the pot, turned the fire off, and just let it sit there to finish cooking in the hot water. Then I refrigerated it, rubbed it with a little bit of sesame oil, and it's all done.
Okay, so I'll do the sauce.
Why don't you go ahead and do that?
So the oil is nice and hot, and I'm going to add the ginger. Oops. And the green onion.
Yeah, so you want to you can turn the fire off now too. You just want to sweat that in there, and it sounds like it's doing it really nicely. Go ahead and add the salt while you're at it, Cheryl.
Okay.
Now, I'm breaking the chicken down, and this is cooked. What I'm going to do is, the spine is right here, and so I need to remove that because there's nothing there to eat. So I'm going to push my knife in the center, push down, and then I'm going to turn it around, do one more cut, and the center comes out. Now with my 2 halves, I'm going to take the legs off and then break it down further. That looks really good, Cheryl. The wings are going to come off now. And we're going to go ahead and do a presentation sort of like you see in Chinese restaurants.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now with the ginger, can you tell me what is the best way to choose the ginger when I go grocery shopping?
If you take a look at it here, the pieces that are toward the bottom here, they're the thicker pieces and they have a lot of fiber. That's good for making sauces.
So it's a little harder.
Yeah, a lot of fiber there. Higher up where it's more tender,
So it's softer.
those are the pieces that are going to use to make things like this ginger chicken sauce because it's tender and it won't be all fibrous, yeah?
Okay.
So that's pretty much how I pick it. Now I'm cutting the pieces here and I'm going to just kind of lay them in the platter neatly, sort of, so that when you put the sauce on there, they all get a little bit of flavor on them. Technically, the sauce is refrigerated, right? Served cold. But one of the things that I do sometimes is I'll go ahead and get the chicken, put it on the platter, and then I will actually use the hot sauce and pour it on top of the chicken. And what it does is, I think it helps give it a little bit more flavor because that heat allows kind of better penetration into the chicken itself.
Okay.
And one of the things I always do too is I always make way more sauce than I need because I like the sauce and I put it on my rice after.
So this is something you can make ahead of time?
I've been able to make this thing a day ahead, and what I do is I just go ahead. Sometimes I keep the sauce separate. Sometimes I put it together, and then I just let it all sit together. But it's totally something you can do ahead. Now I've got the chicken pieces here, Cheryl. Why don't you do the honors and nicely sauce the chicken?
Okay. Ooh.
Make sure you get some all over there, and then just drizzle some of that oil up there.
Oh, it smells delicious. Okay, and you want to save a little bit of sauce?
Yeah, well, I'd go for it. Just
dipping
go
at
for
the
it.
end.
Go all the way. Take it all the way. If I was going to do this, and I would make even more sauce is what I'm saying. You know?
Okay. Wow,
So,
that
what
looks
do you
great
think?
and smells delicious.
There you go.
And there you have it, cold ginger chicken by Chef Keone.
For this recipe and more,
Visit us at foodland.com.